All right, now continuing on with this date function, we're going to make one that handles the time. And this one's a little more tricky, still not very involved. I'm going to go ahead and comment this. All right, and let's do a new function. Call this time. Nice. And we're going to send this the date, only I'm going to call this seconds because technically that's what it is. And that'll make sense here in a second. So give our curly brackets. Now we need to do a little bit of math. I want to show the hour, the total hour and minute in the current task. And to get the hour, I'll just go ahead and save this in a variable called h. We need to do seconds divided by 60, but then we need to divide that by 60. So we need to do some order of operation stuff here. Divided by 60. But now this could come up with a number with a decimal point. We just want a solid number. So, and we also don't want it, we want it to round, but we also don't want it to round up. So we'll just use the floor function in PHP. So floor, and wrap this completely around. And so that way, if say we've got 59 minutes, it's not going to round up to 1 hour. It's still going to be 0 hours. Now we need to do minutes. So m equals, and this is going to be seconds divided by 60. However, this is going to give us all of the minutes. So if we've gone over an hour, it'll show 61 minutes or 60 minutes. And we don't want that. So we actually want to subtract how many hours worth of minutes are in there. So let's go ahead and wrap this and set up parentheses. I'm going to do minus h times 60. All right, so if we have if we have 1 hour, it's going to multiply that by 60 and then subtract 60 from our total minutes, thus giving us the accurate amount of minutes, if that makes sense. Now I do want to go ahead and round this. So round, and we need to take the closing parenthesis, toss it over here, and we need to return. And we'll start a string here, and we're going to do the hours dot for concatenation. So it's hours, colon dot minutes, and close that. All right, a way we can test this then is hop over to our log. All right, now we can replace this row or column here. And this one we're actually going to do an if statement. Do a PHP block, and do if task date end is equal to an empty string. So basically no date end yet, it hasn't been entered. Then we're going to echo time nice. But instead of sending it the end date, because that's empty, we're just going to go ahead and send it the current time. We're going to subtract that by the start date, or date start. So that's going to figure out how much time has elapsed between the start date or time and now, thus giving us at least an indication of how long it's been, even though we haven't ended the task yet. Then else, if the task has been ended, echo time, nice. And instead we'll do task, date, end, minus task, date, start. Go ahead and close that. Go ahead and space this out. Save that, and let's go take a look. So it shows that this has gone on 16 minutes since the original time I put in there, which judging by the length of this video, once I edit it, you'll notice that I spend a lot more time recording these videos than what actually gets edited.